What if I told you that sleeping just 3 fewer hours every single night could lower your testosterone, make you hungrier, slow your muscle growth, increase fat gain, and make your workouts feel harder, even if your training and diet stays the exact same? Today, we're going to be comparing 5 versus 8 hours of sleep, and by the end of this video, guys, you'll probably never want to sacrifice sleep again. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Before we jump into the video, guys, if you are interested in one-on-one personalized coaching for losing fat, gaining muscle, building strength, fixing your diet, your lifestyle, your habits, everything of that sort, go ahead and check my website out, zachluchh.com, for online coaching, one-on-one personalized coaching specifically tailored to your goals, your needs, and your lifestyle. I also do have workout programs on my website as well. If you're looking for a one-time workout program, whether you're trying to lose that fat, build muscle, build strength, anything of that sort, I have 6 workout programs on my website, all currently on sale right now. So go ahead and check those out also on my website, zachluchh.com. These programs are very affordable, guys, and they're very worth it. I put a lot of time and effort into creating these programs so that I can help you guys, and they don't cost a lot. So go ahead and definitely give them a look. Now let's get straight into the video. Guys, if you don't know already, hormones like testosterone are regulated and produced mainly when we are sleeping. And your body produces a majority and large portion of your testosterone while you are asleep. Even after one night of severely restricted sleep, your testosterone production begins to decline. And then when poor sleep continues over a week or several nights, these reductions become much more noticeable. Lower testosterone can mean we have less muscle growth, we have lower recovery, we have reduced strength, we have way lower motivation in general because brain fatigue and mind fatigue is a thing, and then decreased libido. You guys gotta stop thinking of sleep as just rest because it's way more than that, and it's when your body actually rebuilds itself. The second point we're gonna go over is muscle growth and recovery. I've mentioned this in many YouTube videos, guys. You don't build muscle in the gym, you build muscle when you are recovering. During sleep, your body increases muscle protein synthesis. It repairs damaged muscle tissue, and it releases majority of its natural growth hormone. If you're only getting 5, maybe 6 hours of sleep every single night, you're cutting short of much of the recovery process that your body depends on. This means things like more soreness, slower progress, longer recovery, and less adaptation to our training. There's a huge difference between getting 5 to 6 hours of sleep every single night and getting 7 to 8 hours every single night. And you need to prioritize getting more sleep because that is going to help with muscle growth and recovery. If you're getting less than 7 hours of sleep every single night, you are affecting your progress in the gym and out of the gym. Now, this is where things get interesting, guys, about hunger and fat loss. So poor sleep changes 2 major hunger hormones, that being ghrelin and leptin. Now, this causes our ghrelin to go up, meaning we get more hungry, but then it also causes our leptin to go down, making it harder to feel full. That means that only sleeping 5 hours per night, we can crave more junk food, want more sugar, feel less satisfied after we already ate, and it can cause us to eat more calories without even feeling like it. This is one of the biggest reasons that makes sleep deprivation that much harder for fat loss, because a lot of people who are overweight, who struggle to lose weight, can't because they're not sleeping long enough, and then their ghrelin and leptin are all fluctuating, and it's just not good. Now, if you haven't guessed by now, poor sleep or getting 5 hours of sleep versus 8 hours of sleep is vastly going to affect our strength and performance, right? Getting only 5 hours of sleep is going to make your performance go down. You ever walk into the gym feeling weak for no particular reason? Sleep is usually the first place I would look. With less sleep, guys, you'll often notice things like lower strength, worse endurance, slower reaction times, reduced focus and overall cognitive function, and lower motivation. And this makes those workouts feel that much harder even when weight hasn't changed. You often go lower on weight when you feel like this too, and the weight you did last week was even more than what you're doing this week. Now, this surprises a lot of people, but it really shouldn't when you understand the basics and fundamentals, foundation of sleep and why sleep is important and what it does to your body, specifically to fat. But people who have poor sleep, who get 5 hours of sleep every single night, are going to see an increase in fat gain. Guys, when calories are controlled, people who sleep less tend to lose less fat and more lean mass than compared to people who get enough sleep. You are literally making your body composition harder when you stay up late every single night. And if you want to try to lose that fat, guys, you must prioritize sleep. We kind of touched base on hormones in the beginning, but let's specifically go over growth hormone and what happens when you're going to be getting 5 hours of sleep compared to 8. One of the largest pulses of growth hormone happens shortly after you fall asleep when your body enters that deep sleep state. Growth hormone is very important, guys, because it helps with things like recovery, muscle repair, fat metabolism, and tissue healing. If you're shortening your sleep cycle, guys, and getting only 5 hours of sleep, that means you're reducing the amount of time your body has for deep quality sleep. And then if we don't get enough deep quality sleep, guys, our growth hormone is not going to be able to produce how it needs to be produced from our body. And then that can cause us to have worse recovery, worse muscle repair, worse fat metabolism, and worse tissue healing, causing us to hold on to extra fat and put on more fat. The next one we're going to go over, guys, is cortisol. Cortisol is your stress hormone. And if we have less sleep, guys, that usually tends to mean that our cortisol is going to be spiked or just chronically high. And then chronically elevated cortisol can cause things like increased fatigue, reduced recovery. It can make fat loss in general harder. It can increase water retention. And of course, as a stress hormone, it can leave you feeling stressed more often. One of the biggest things you can do to lower your cortisol in general is to just get more sleep, to cut screen time before bed, to wake up without your phone. But lowering your cortisol, guys, is going to help that much with sleep, which is going to help that much more with muscle gains, strength gains, and recovery. Guys, and sleep doesn't just affect your body, it affects your brain as well. With only 5 hours of sleep every single night, you'll probably notice things like having worse memory or brain fog, poor decision making, lower concentration, more overall mood swings, and just less discipline because your mind and brain is just not there. And guys, it is true, brain fatigue is a thing, right? Mental fatigue is a thing. It's going to be much harder for you to make conscious, smart food choices when you are in a state of exhaustion or just being tired. So let's break down, guys, the differences between 5 and 8 hours of sleep. We're going to end up having things like lower testosterone, less growth hormone, higher hunger, higher cortisol, worse recovery, less muscle growth, lower strength, harder fat loss, and worse focus. Now with 8 hours though, we're going to have better recovery, we're going to have higher muscle protein synthesis, have better hormone production, we're going to have better training performance, we're going to have easier appetite control, We're going to have improved body composition. We're going to have better overall moods. And we're going to have better cognitive performance. Guys, the craziest part about all this is that majority of people spend hundreds of dollars a month on supplements, on easy fixes or hacks or magic pills to try and get results quicker, faster. In reality, they could get way better results by just prioritizing sleep. It's as simple as getting an extra hour, maybe 2 or 3 hours of sleep every single night. Sleep isn't optional if your goal is to build muscle, get stronger, or lose that body fat. If you're consistently choosing between a new episode of Netflix or getting another hour or 2 of sleep, choose the sleep, guys. Your body will thank you in the end. Thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube whiteboard video. As you can see, we have a new setup. We're in a new area, a new house, a new room. So yeah, we got the whiteboard here still, but yeah, new setup. We have the shirt on for the first time in a while, guys. So I'm sure many of you are glad to not see my physique. Maybe some of you are sad to not see my physique, but new environment. This is where we'll be filming these YouTube whiteboard videos for the time being or for as long as the foreseeable future. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video or have any comments, questions, or concerns about this video, go ahead and leave them in the comments section down below, and I'll try to respond to you as soon as possible. If you have any other future video ideas you want me to do for these whiteboard videos, go ahead and also drop them down below. Like always, guys, please leave a like, and if you're new here, please subscribe. We are trying to get 15,000 subscribers, so every single one of you matters. So if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, please go ahead and drop a subscribe button, guys, please. I don't really have anything else for you guys today, but I hope you guys have been enjoying the content lately. And seriously, thank you for every single one of you who watches my videos, who takes the time out of your day to watch me, whether you're eating or you're just listening to the car, or you're on the way to the gym listening, or you're just watching after the gym, whatever the case may be. If you're watching this video right now, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Like always, guys, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for more videos.